ARSJ, we entertain. We're family. Come catch the vibe.
So my name is Janelle with ARSJ, and this is Herv Gotti. So for people who don't know, who is Herv?
For those that don't know me, Herv is a multifaceted creative who specializes in image consultancy, marketing, personal shopping, and mentorship for young men who need aid in social etiquette.
So how did you go down that path?
So how it started essentially was, I've always been into fashion for the most part. I think some of my early influences were like Cameron, Dipset. Cameron was one of the men in my life, well, not in my life, but one of the men early on that showed me it was okay to, as a man, wear certain colors. You kind of grew up and, oh, pink is for girls, pink is for girls. But Cameron, like the way he sported it, it made me think like, okay, this is comfortable. And so I started looking at Cameron, Dipset. They were getting fly. And, people like Pharrell Williams, who, made me understand like fitted clothes are cool. Certain styles are good. Like, as a young man, coming here to United States, I came without my parents. I came with, from Haiti without my parents. I didn't meet them till I was about 10. So like a lot of stuff is like kind of like learning and soul searching and figuring out, identifying with certain things. So that's how I mostly got into all that stuff. But in regard to like, personal shopping and mentoring, it was kind of just natural. I think that I think people deserve to know that it's cool to do the right thing and still be cool. You know what I'm saying? And I think that as a person of color, as a Haitian man, I just think it's important to just, you could get fly, but you could also handle your business as well. And this is how you can go about it, so.
Do you take pride in your Haitian heritage?
Oh, like 100,000%, like, especially being born there, being Haitian, a lot of people don't know how much Haiti has helped around the, United States and even in other countries. You have places like Colombia, you have places like, where some of these countries have red and blue in their flag with the yellow. And that red and blue symbolizes Haiti helped us out, and a lot of people don't know that, where you have countries like Cuba, where they have a Haitian embassy and they have a Haitian museum where 350,000 Haitians went there. And that includes Louisiana as well. So there's a large Haitian culture influence a lot of different places. Yeah, take a lot of pride in being Haitian.
So when you say they helped out, in what
Yeah.
ways did they help out?
Wars, liberation, like really getting to it. Like, yeah, we're going to shoot these people up and help you get free because we figured out the code. So we're going to shoot these people up. I believe it's Greece as well. We aided Greece as well. There's a whole bunch of South American countries that Haiti helped out. So yeah, just really like shooters. Haiti got shooters, man. So
Aside from your knowledge of Haitian history, what was the journey like when you came over?
it was tough. It was very tough. I think that it was just very tough. I think when you're Haitian, and I have one of those Haitian last names that's like, once you hear it, it's like, oh, you Haitian, you Haitian. And so it was tough. I used to get bullied a lot, made fun of a lot. They used to say things like HBO, Haitian body odor. They used to, FOB, fresh off the boat. And so a lot of tough stigmas with being Haitian. But, as time goes by, you hear artists like Lil Wayne, Future. I'm in the trenches with my Zoes, Rick Ross, so now it's becoming a cool where I grew up where I had to fight because I was Haitian. I'm 28 and I had to fight like, oh, you're Haitian? Oh, boom. Like, what, I'm scrapping, you know what I'm saying? But right now, Haitian is the thing to be. And I think there's just a lot of pride and strength that comes with it, so.
So success is your cologne, is your handle.
Yes.
What is success to you?
Success is subjective. Success is happiness. Success is being able to add value to people's lives, whether it's tangible or intangible, helping people become their best self is success to me. Um, and just leaving your imprint on people as you go, that's success to me.
Where did your love for sneakers come from? I see so many behind you.
Listen, um, my first pair of signature, my uncle Eddie, he got me my first pair of signature Nikes. They were the Gary Payton Nike glove, and it's like a sneaker that has like a big zipper, and it was just like the first signature sneaker because when my parents came, they didn't know, they're foreigners. They tried, it was Payless, Fubu's, they didn't know, but they thought like, we got you Adidas. What do you mean you're getting bullied? You know what I mean? And so they didn't really know, and I couldn't fault them. I just bit the bullet, and I would go to school, get clown, whatever. But my love for sneakers, my cousins grew up working for a sneaker shop called Concepts. Concepts started in 1996. And so they used to always tell me and bring me around. And, I'm saying, like, I would get good grades and, they would give me, kicks and hand-me-downs. And so, like, once I started hustling, mowing lawn, shoveling, I was getting into shoveling. I was like, yo, once I can afford, like, doing little side gigs, I'm going to get fly on my own accord. You know what I mean? And so, I really started collecting sneakers. I was probably like in 7th grade, when I was able to like start buying my own stuff, and like cousins would give me hand-me-downs. I'm getting fly, I'm cleaning them. But yeah, like 7th grade, and then 8th grade I won best dressed. And so that's when I knew like where I'm going is in a good trajectory. Like I know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? So
How many pairs of sneakers do you have now?
easily 100 plus. Easily. And I've sold, like, I've donated a lot. I've sold some, you know what I mean? But yeah, right now I have easily 100 plus. Easily.
What's your goal?
I don't even think there's a goal. I think there's just a genuine interest and admiration for the sneakers. If I like them, I'm a cop them. If I don't really want them, I won't even look at them. It's not even about having mad sneakers. It's just about having exclusive sneakers and also what I genuinely like. Like, I know today I picked up a couple pairs my people had held for me, and I wanted these the Yeezy sandals. Have you seen them, the Yeezy sandals? They look good. They're dope. It's these.
Oh
These
yeah.
These Yeezy slides.
Mm-hmm.
So I love green. Green is my color. So I was just like, yeah, put those aside for me.
Describe your go-to fit on a gloomy day.
Go-to fit. Definitely some wool socks, probably some Nike trainers, oversized like sweats, hoodie. I really love Sherpa jackets, like Sherpa. Throw a Sherpa, and I'll throw like either a beanie or like a nice trucker hat or a fitted cap for sure.
And how about on your happiest day?
Whoo! The happiest day, man. Happiest day. I'm out to break hearts, man. Definitely wearing the little hot boy summer shorts. You know what I'm saying? The hot boy summer shorts is coming out. I'll throw on some fire. I'll throw on probably some off-whites or an exclusive pair of Air Maxes, a nice oversized box fit tee. And if I have a fresh cut, nothing, just some frames, maybe a nice little jewelry or something. But yeah, that's that. Definitely got to have a haircut. I'm throwing on a haircut too. So
How does fashion and wellness go hand in hand?
oh yeah, that's a great question. Fashion and wellness. You think about the phrase becoming your best self, right? And what does that entail? That becomes drinking water, exercising, eating well, you know what I'm saying? In doing that, you set the standard that like, hey, look good, feel good. Right now, this health, this wellness, I'm feeling good, but I want to look good too. So let me look for some quality pieces that complement my new lifestyle, rather than buying that, dingy shirt from PacSun or something I'm not going to wear in a year. Let me invest in something a little bit more expensive, a little bit more quality, you know what I'm saying? And just add value and get the most out of it. You know what I'm saying? So fashion is just like It's literally hand in hand like this. They go together, man. Once you take care of your image, it involves eating well, dressing well.
And your partnership with Revive, can you talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. So Revived Superfoods, they had reached out to me to do a campaign, a paid campaign. They had some flavors of some smoothies that they wanted to send me to be part of their Revive Superfoods family. And I said, yeah, absolutely, because I'm all about, I think one thing for me when these brands reach out to me to do partnerships, if I genuinely don't see myself believing in what you're doing or believing in your product, I decline. It doesn't matter how much money you really want to do. I just can't do it, because when I have my people that hit me up like, yo, how was that Revive Superfoods smoothie? Like, I saw you did that. Like, what I'm gonna say, like, yeah, it was super good, when I know it wasn't that good. I wouldn't be able to live with myself. So partnership was super dope. The smoothies were fire. The pictures came out amazing. You know, I was happy with my smoothies. I was like, you know what I mean? So it was dope. It was a dope experience, and that team, they're heading in the right direction.
What's your favorite smoothie and what's all in it? How do you make it?
Favorite smoothie. My favorite smoothie, I'm more of a I like granola, almond milk, cinnamon toast crunch type of vibes. Almond or like oat milk for sure. I love some avocado in there. And just a lot of fruit. Like I'm huge on mangoes, strawberries, bananas. Like those are my go-tos. And yeah, I'll drink that all day.
Have you had any notable fashion collaborations?
Yes. Notable. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Farfetch. So Farfetch is a platform. I believe they're out of the UK. But Farfetch is a big platform, and they're like huge. They're like, imagine a Saks Fifth on steroids with more exclusive like sneaker wear, everything. So they reached out to me for a photo shoot that I did with some Yeezys. They loved it. They said, hey, we want to reach out to you. We want to use your pictures. We want to collaborate, interview you, pay you, send you free stuff. I said, excuse me. I leaned in. It was super dope. So when we sat down and did the interview, it was really just all natural. So Farfetch is probably one of my bigger ones. I've done work with Karmaloop, which was like really huge back in like the early 2000s, like 2010, 2011. Like they were killing like the online scene for the people that like were aware of like fashion back then. What else? I do voiceover work. And so I've done voiceovers for Reebok. And so I sent one off a little while ago. They loved it. It was dope. It was a lot of fun. So that's another big collaboration I did. That was pretty dope.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can go sneaker shopping with anyone, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Sneaker shopping with anybody. Yo, you got all the great questions today, man. Sneaker shopping with anybody. Honestly, sneaker shopping with anybody, man. Honestly, it would have to be I don't know. I would have to do with Michael Jackson, man. I don't know. I just really feel like Michael Jackson would be like, "Oh, those are great." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would just be I would just be laughing the whole time. And he's so fly. You know, Michael Jackson has one of these iconic photos where he's sitting on, I believe it's a Chevy. It's an old school Chevy, and he has like a Letterman vintage, like a little jacket, and he's wearing some Jordan 1s. You know what I'm saying? And it's such a dope, like, you know, it's just so dope. So definitely would have to be him.
But what sneakers would you be shopping for?
Honestly, man, Michael Jackson, I would definitely go get like exclusive Nikes, just all exclusive Nikes. I would definitely have him do a photo shoot with me and just reenact that photo shoot and be like, yeah, this is like gold, like framing this, putting it in the house, everything.
So let's transition back to Haiti and your culture back home. Have you been back home?
I haven't been back home. I'm planning to go back soon. But what I'm trying to do is make sure I have like a lot of goods when I go back. Because when I go back, the country is in an uproar. So I'm gonna go to like a resort. But I want to make sure that I have like cargo sent over there to where I'm gonna be, so that when I go, the shipment can touch down and then my family can come see me and all like the rice, the canned goods, the white tees, the socks, the sandals, you know what I mean? And the money is good, you know what I mean? So when I go, I don't show up like empty handed because I haven't been back since I was 6 and I was 22 years ago. So you definitely want to bring hope when you show up. It's not like, hey guys, it's me. What's up? You know what I mean?
So when you say it's an uproar, for people who don't know what that looks like, what is it like on the ground there?
Haiti is beautiful. I know a lot of people show Haiti in a light where, people are dying and they're famished and all types of stuff. Yes, it's a third world country. However, there's a lot of wealth in Haiti. And it's, Haiti is one of those places that has been sucked dry of its resources. It's very rich in oil, sugarcane, rice, and gold. And so, you have these powers at hand, these people that show that they want to aid, and they're not, one of those families being the Clintons. And so, this pace is being sucked dry, and, there's abundance mindset and there's a scarcity mindset. And so it's creating that scarcity mindset where you're not sure where you're going to get your next meal. Oh, I can just take a gun. Or the government, the police aren't really the way the US police is, like how we have them doing tours and stuff. It's not like that in other countries. The rebels that are taking over like the streets and stuff like that, they have more artillery than the police. And so it's one of those situations where it's just a lot going on. It's a lot going on. And it's all caused by a corrupt government. It's caused by, people being tired of being famished. It's caused by people being, frustrated with their living situations. And so it's fight or flight or freeze. But in this case, a lot of people are fighting. And that's what Haitians are known best for, fighting back, which is, it's just going back to how it was, you know what I'm saying? And so that's what it is right now.
And your passion for sneakers that you have here, how could you change that and make it charity back home?
So I've been partnering with a nonprofit called Sneakers to Give. And we're actually hosting a sneaker ball in June where we partnered with there's another business or nonprofit we partnered, and what they do is they help people find jobs and finish schools and all types of stuff. But essentially what I want to do is be able to collect certain shoes and work with some of these other nonprofits to send shoes back over there, and just, provide hope, provide aid. So I definitely think it's just a large market. I have even other brands that I've reached out to, like major brands that have said that they would contribute kicks to send over, which is, a lot of groundwork's been done, but COVID had hit. COVID hit, and a lot of stuff that, I had planned, I just had to keep consistent with it because it just stopped everything for like a year. So
talking about COVID and your creativity, what did you learn about yourself during the pandemic?
I think the best lesson I learned during COVID is never to let feeling like I'm not good enough keep me from getting started. I think that's super important for the simple fact that, COVID happens, everybody's getting unemployment, we're all getting money, everybody's buying Casa Azul and, 1942 bottles, but, and you had some people that were just like, hey, I just want to use this time to relax. But, myself, I just wanted to stay creative. I do image consulting. And so the stores that were open, I'd have clients FaceTime me. I'd tell them where to go buy stuff. And, I'm still bringing in money whilst working from home. And so I'm still able to tap in with my clients. There's not as many people outside. So photo shoots and photographers, I'm able to set that up for my clients and still do it. So it just, I even launched Success is My Cologne, like formally during COVID, like when we was outside a little bit, you know what I mean? But like, it taught me, yo, like, don't feel like, even if you feel like you're not good enough, don't let it keep you from getting started, because all you have to do is get started. And then all the feedback and all the critique, whether it's from outside or inside, and, you know, you take that and then you grow some more and then you keep going. And so that was what I learned.
What is Success Is My Cologne as a brand?
Success Is My Cologne as a brand. It is a platform for people to become their best self. You know, you have people that may need guidance in their steps. You have people that may need motivation. You have people that may need just reassurance that what they're doing is right or wrong. And so you have myself, where, you know, I plug in with these different clients and people, and we get to sit down. You know, we get to sit down, look at things and help them identify their audience, you know what I mean? Figure out consumer insights and trends, and kind of understand more what it is they're trying to do, so their target audience can be amplified, you know what I mean? Whether it's artists, models, you know, I have celebrity chefs that are my clients that have been recommended to me from, you know, friends that I have that have been around them, you know what I'm saying? And this is how rapport works. And it's just been amazing.
Other than going home soon, what else is in store for you for the rest of 2021?
The rest of 2020, I have a few placements that I'm gonna get in regards to like content creation, because I put together looks and I model as well. And so a few more placements. I definitely want to get my foot more into the footwear and apparel industry corporately. Also looking to do more with the shop that I do creative direction for, in regard to pop-ups, because right now we have I'm doing pop-up packages for different brands in the community. So they're just sending over their mission statement, their name, their brand, and as long as that's solidified and we see a vision, the packages that we have, you might not be able to afford it, but if we genuinely believe you have something, we'll work it out. You know what I'm saying? And I think I just want that from the people, because it's not always about money for me, but it's about like, hey, do you have the drive to do this? Can you do this? Do you have a mission statement? You know what I mean? That's one thing. Like, if you don't have it, like, what are you doing? Mm-hmm. What's your story? Talk to me. Like, you know what I mean? And so just those things, those are like, you know, just some of my short-term goals into the rest of the year. And then, yeah, keep killing it.
I love it. So if you had to, I'm only saying Nike because Nike is right behind you, but if you had to do a 1-minute pitch to Nike right now, what would you say?
I would tell Nike that based off the direction they're trying to go, I'm a person that they may need, you know. This is what I've been able to do for other brands. You know, one thing I learned, that these companies don't want to hear a long spiel. It's like 1 minute. You know what I'm saying? Nike, I love what you've been doing. My name is Herv. This is what I've been able to do for other brands. Boom, boom, boom. And this is what I'd be able to do for you. My ears are to the ground, which is I'm great at marketing, analyzing, you know, data, consumer insights and trends. I know what people want to see, especially the upcoming next gen. And I think I definitely could be an asset to you because of these reasons. So, yeah.
That's dope. It was amazing talking to you.
Thank you for your time.
I just want you to drop your socials so people can follow you, learn more about you.
Of course. So on IG, my name is Success Is My Cologne. On Twitter, it is Herv Gotti, HervGotti. On YouTube, it is also Success Is My Cologne. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.